Beautiful April day, and I've just set off from Ringstead, headed for Durdle Door, possibly Lulworth, to see how I go. Wind's up at the moment a little bit, and let's hope it stays up so I can sail back, but it is due to drop again. Heading into it, which is always good to start a paddle into the wind. Makes life easier on the way back when you're perhaps feeling a little bit tired. So White Nose up ahead, I'll go round that, and then the coast will open up right through to Durdle Door. One or two nice houses up on the cliffs there. Super spot, a lovely garden I can see, but whether this will come out on the film, probably not, a bit too far. It's a shame it hasn't got a zoom on it, this camera, but you can't have everything. The houses at Nose at the top there, they are a bit bleaker, I think. Made it across the bay. Now in under White Nose. Sees a greeny colour here. That's probably the chalk being washed off the coast. Whoa, there's some big waves here. I'll have to keep an eye on this. It's quite a swell going. And rocks up ahead, so I better keep my wits about me now. Just see the little ripples of rocks under the surface. I think I'm going to get out a bit. I wouldn't want to get caught in one of these breaking on me. Lovely sparkly sea. Probably not doing the filming a lot of good. Yeah, there's quite a swell. Don't know whether that'll come out on the film, but I can see it building. The horizon disappears as the waves come in, up and over. It's quite good fun as long as they don't break on you, because I think that might be beyond me. Nice and sheltered here under the lee of the cliffs, but as I go around this headland here I will probably feel it a little bit, although the wind is more northeast than just east, so hopefully not too bad. So getting near the end, don't want to be too close in there to get caught up in that lot. But it is quite dramatic. Cliffs are quite high here and layered. Have to keep my wits about me for incoming big waves. And there we go, the coast is opening up. Just about I can make it, but it won't come out on the camera, I doubt. Backed hole, and beyond that, so not the first round headland, but there's a smaller second one between the next big one. That is Durdle Door. Just get round this headland. Getting caught in some clappertis now as the waves come back off the cliffs, mixing with the incoming waves. It does make the water very disturbed and sometimes quite difficult to read, but also good fun, providing it's not too bad. It's quite a pull back from the cliffs there. But that's it, I'm round and out of the worst of it. A bigger swell than I was expecting. This way the wind is due to drop later. Just for a minute, a big bit of wind. Big bit of wind, if that makes sense. So made it round out of the really choppier stuff. But fascinating to see the cliffs layered like that, and they are quite tall. Certainly wouldn't want to be caught under here with a slip, and it obviously is occasionally. But great cliffs nonetheless. Not a day for rock hopping. The waves are too big and too much movement on the water. Although there is a patch up there I might have a go at. Yeah, as I was saying, it will get a little bit easier now because the waves have a chance to run out and don't just break on rocks and then come back. No rocks underneath to bring the waves up really high. And even the surface is looking a lot smoother here. Yeah, obviously been a slip there. I don't recall it, so I think that's possibly over the winter. Not the easy beaches to get on here though. Might be better as I come back, the tide on its way out. Just make out Bat Hole now. Hopefully be able to get through that if it's not too choppy. The wind is actually quite gusty, and when it comes it is actually quite strong for a brief period, and then when it goes again it's calm and very warm. A couple of big waves coming in now again. Not a problem here because they're not going to break out here, but they will go in. Coming up on Bat Hole now. Not sure I shall be going through there today. Looks like there's a lot of wave movement down there and breaking ones as well. Unless as you get next to the rock, it might actually calm down. I can't tell whether it's right up against the rock or not yet. Might just squeeze through. Comes the wind again. I need to get out a bit now. So I mean, look at this one coming. That's a big one. Well, not in the great scheme of things, but of course being at this level they always look a lot bigger. Can't tell whether they're breaking against the rock or whether it's just here. I'm going to sit and wait it out for a minute. Durdle Door there. Still haven't decided whether I'm going through. Bat hole that is. But there's Durdle Door. Can't actually see the arch at the moment, but it is on that bit directly in front of the kayak now. Well, I think it's possibly alright. Can't really tell what the water's doing the other side, but hopefully it'll be alright. Although the tide is going out, it might actually be a bit shallow. Oh, I think it might be alright. Who dares wins? Keeping an eye out for big ones coming in. But it is quite impressive paddling through here. You've got to line it up right. But I think it'll be alright. As long as it doesn't get too shallow. I've got some rocks there to protect me, and it is very weedy here though. So we shall see. So bat hole. But we're through. I will get out of these rocks. I know there's some rocks here and a lot of weed. What's the time? 20 past 11. The beach at Durdle Door is pretty packed. I guess it's to be expected on a bank holiday weekend. Good Friday. Not sure I shall go through the door. Again, it can get quite interesting as the water gets funneled through there. But we'll give it a go. Yeah, so Durdle Door is probably one of the most iconic landscapes or sites on the Jurassic coast, if not in Britain. Certainly the most photographed, I would imagine, along the south coast. Formed obviously by the sea. It's a huge natural limestone opening, weathered away over years and years of the sea just finding a fault and working through. But yes, it is certainly quite a sight. Yeah, it's saying very busy. And very disturbed water around here. But there's somebody there in an open canoe, so I would suggest that as I get into the lee of the cliff there a bit more, it will calm down. And there are a few in swimming or paddling. But that's cold. There we go, a better view of Durdle Door. Not quite opening up yet. Coming at it like this, you'd know, I'd no clue it was there. Other than perhaps the white water coming through. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to try this. That does look to be coming through quite rapidly. Very disturbed through there. Get the timing wrong and you'll be out. In fact, I'm not even sure it's deep enough. Didn't think there was any rocks under there, but the tide is going out very nearly another hour. It's an hour from low tide here. I'm not sure I'm going to get through that, that's too shallow. You can tell by the way they're... Yeah, not going to get through that today. I'll try it another day. So there we are, Durdle Door. Yeah, I think there's... I didn't realise, I think there's a ledge under there. It's creating waves and... Yeah, I'm not going to try that today. I'll go round to Bay. May be able to get ashore there, but yeah, this water's quite powerful in close here, so I'm going to get out a bit. Looks quite disturbed there. So this is Bay. And round that next headland with the rocks sticking out is Staircase Hole and Stair Hole, and then Lolworth Cove. It is extremely choppy here. We've got a noisy speedboat. Seems to be worse here than it's been all the way along, which I don't quite understand. Perhaps marginally more open, but well, I'm going to try and get into Bay. Maybe be able to get ashore here. But look at the people, just rows and rows walking down like ants. The kayaks have their uses, if only to get to the quieter beaches. Talk about Bay over this. What's the significance? Where did the name come from? So Bay is so called because of the rocks just off the beach, resembling warships or man of war boats. It is a cove, sometimes called Man of War Cove, much smaller than its neighbour Lolworth, about half a mile further east. But what's certainly one of my favourite beaches along here. It can be a little bit quieter than Durdle Door. Yep, so I'm in the shelter behind the rocks. Lovely and calm. And a bit of respite from the wind. Now let's see if I can find somewhere quiet to get ashore.